This is the AI News Flash for June 17th, 7 a.m. UTC. First up, Man Group. The world's largest publicly traded hedge fund has warned of a risk of a violent correction in AI-linked credit markets. In an academic-style paper, the British firm said the AI boom itself is real, but that the financial structure built around it appears to be expanding far faster than any credible adoption curve can justify. It pointed to a mismatch between loan maturities and usage risk in AI data center financing, masked by financing templates, and the apparent credit quality of hyperscaler tenants, calling it a ticking time bomb in credit markets. Specifically, it noted that recovery rates on leveraged loans compressed sharply to an average of just 44% in 2024, well below the long-run average of 59%, and that payment in-kind arrangements doubled between 2022 and 2025. A sign borrowers were already in trouble before the AI disruption fully hit. Private credit is not in crisis yet, but the stress is becoming visible, and Man Group urged investors to stay clear-eyed. Next, AI protectionism has emerged as a new front at the G7 summit underway in Evian, France. As the United States moves to impose protectionist policies on access to certain AI models, access to AI has taken center stage among leaders. The CEOs of Anthropic, OpenAI, and 11 others have joined the summit to discuss AI risks with world leaders. At issue is a U.S. directive suspending certain AI models for foreign nationals, alongside tighter export controls on advanced AI chips. European leaders have called on Washington to reconsider the directive. Concerned that U.S. protectionism could usher in a new era of control stretches from Brussels to Beijing, making access to AI a new geopolitical battleground. Third, Singapore's electronics exports posted record growth driven by surging AI demand. Non-oil domestic exports jumped 38.4% year-on-year in May, the biggest increase in at least 2 decades, as AI-driven demand for semiconductors and related electronics propelled shipments. The beat was nearly 7 percentage points above consensus, with integrated circuits, disk media, and PCs doing the heavy lifting, underscoring how concentrated the boom is in AI-driven electronics. Electronics shipments to the United States surged 303% and those to Taiwan 218%, highlighting the intensity of the semiconductor supply chain. Finally, the Okinawa Institute of Science and Technology has redesigned a high-NA lithography optical system that could reshape semiconductor manufacturing. The design directs extreme ultraviolet light onto a reflective photomask and uses 2 stages of concave convex mirror pairs to cancel optical distortions while keeping a high numerical aperture. It eliminates so-called mask 3D effects and is simpler than existing high-NA equipment. It achieves 2 to 3 nanometer scale resolution while cutting manufacturing costs to roughly a quarter of current systems. Denser chips mean signals travel shorter distances and lose less energy, which could help cut power use in data centers facing a doubling of electricity demand by 2030 due to AI. Simulations are complete, and a physical prototype is now in development. That's all for this AI News Flash.